Yeah, we back on another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will 174th, and the topic today is dating a person who has kids. You know what I'm saying? Dating a person who has kids. Let's get right into this one here, right? Dating a person that has kids. It's not an easy thing. You know, you definitely got to be a certain type of person to be able to handle this, to be able to do this. I know a lot of brothers would say, nah, I'm not dating a chick that got kids. I know a lot of women would say, I'm not dating a guy that has children. So you got to be a certain type of person to be able to handle this type of situation if you like that person. Uh, the easiest way I would say when you date a woman that has children is if you come in when the children are little. When the children are little, and you dating a woman like that, it's easy to come in. It's easy to maintain them. It's easy to train them. It's easy to deal with them. But when you dating a woman that has teenagers, oh, it's a totally different story, brother or sister, because you're coming in and now you got to deal with their attitude because they're going to feel like, oh, well, you're not my father, this and that, blah, 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 all this stuff. So it's a lot harder to deal with a woman who has teenage kids versus a woman who has children under 10. You know what I'm saying? And if you are going to date a person that has children, if you're the male, when you come into the situation, you're more than likely going to be a stepfather, which is okay. But you have to know what rules of being a stepfather is. Being a stepfather is a person that you come in and you analyze the situation. You understand the situation. Is the father in the child's life? Is the father not in the child's life? If the father is in the child's life, then you step back as a stepfather. You let that father do what he needs to do for his child when he comes in. Now, if the father's not in the life or the father's not stepping up as a father and doing the things he's supposed to do for the child, then you step up and you be that father to that child. But if the man is in the father's life, you step back and let him do what he need to do. You don't become a dude and feel like, oh, well, the father's still around, so I got an issue with him. You don't do that. That's not the rules of being a stepfather. You got to play your position if the child has a father. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for you to dislike the father. It's not for you to have beef with the father. Y'all don't even have to know each other if y'all don't want to. If you choose to meet the man and y'all want to know each other, that's fine. If you choose not to, y'all don't have an obligation to know each other. And you can't have a beef with a man you don't know. Let's just be clear with that. You cannot have a beef with a man you do not know. You understand? So you can't meet the guy for the first time and feel a type of way or hear about him because you don't know that man. He don't know you. Y'all ain't got no animosity towards each other. Unless you a stupid ass nigga that's just looking for a problem. The same thing for the women. If you dating a man with children, you don't have a problem with the baby's mother because you don't know her. Y'all never met. Y'all don't have to have issues. And my thing is, as I notice a lot of women try to force those issues. Don't have a problem with the baby's mother. You don't know her. Get to meet her genuinely. Let that man introduce y'all if it has to come down to it. Because you don't have to know her either. You don't have to know her. You don't have to like her. You don't have to speak to her. You just have to respect the man and his children. That's it. The woman ain't got beef with you. She don't know you. You shouldn't have beef with a woman that you don't know. And I see a lot of times when stepfathers or stepmothers come into the picture, they want to have beef with the other person's, ex for whatever reason. It's like, I don't know you. You don't know me. What we got beef for? What we got issues for? We just happen to be dealing with the same person and there's children involved. But we don't know each other, so why we got beef? You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm talking from experience, so I understand this type of situation. It shouldn't be no beef involved. Y'all people meeting, like I would never force you to meet somebody. Y'all can meet naturally. I would never say you gotta talk to this person. Listen, y'all gonna meet naturally. Y'all gonna hit it off when y'all meet, or y'all not gonna hit it off, but whatever it is, I'm not gonna force y'all to become cool or become friends. Because everything gotta work through me, not y'all. Especially if it's children involved. You guys work through me. Ain't no back and forth. Nobody sending no messages. You talk to me, I'll deal with this. You talk to me, I'll deal with that. Y'all don't gotta talk to each other at all. You know what I'm saying? There's rules to being a stepfather. There's rules to being a stepmother. We have to learn it. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through it to learn it. I'm not perfect, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking from experience. Being a stepfather, you have to know the rules of this game. And being a stepfather, being a stepmother is not one to have beef with the ex. You know what I'm saying? There's no beef with that. Because at the end of the day, that's still that person's child. Whether it's the mother, whether it's the father, still their child. And when it comes down to it, the The thing with the child is it comes down to the mother and the father, not the stepfather, not the stepmother. It's the mother and the father that has to deal with the child at the end of the day. So you beefing with the ex don't make no sense. Like I said to all the step parents, if the other parent is not doing the right thing, yeah, you step up. You do what you got to do. If they're in the child's life, then you fall back and you let the mother or father do what they need to do for their child. That's it. You need to learn this, people. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Thank you for listening to another episode of Chill World Talks. I'm your host. Shout out to my man Jay, man. Holla at me. You know what I mean? And that's about it, man. I'm always here. One.